Dear students, in the previous video, we had discussed about the homology modeling and we have discussed till the alignment corrections or alignment generation. Now the next thing is a backbone generation. What is backbone generation is, once the alignment is ready, means the alignment between the template and the target sequence is ready. So आपको पता लग गए वो कंजर्व रीजन जो कि सिमिलर हैं आपके प्रोटीन सीक्वेंस में और टेम्पलेट में. सो व्हाट यू विल डू इज यू जस्ट स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग द बैकबोन. बैकबोन इज नथिंग बट, अगर हम आपको एक छोटे से एग्जांपल्स देके ही समझाएं कि सपोज this is a human being, like there is a head, abdomen, hand and leg. So the line it is found in between, this is the backbone. Okay, so what this line is doing is, there is a, just a second, there is a region this side as well as this side. So this backbone it is giving the strength. So like this is a backbone and now the model will be coiled accordingly. So it is a too much. Okay, so this is a, sorry, this is a backbone and the protein structure will be fold accordingly. Okay, so this backbone will give the strength to the protein structure which will be built. So it is mentioned here, when the alignment is ready, the actual model building can start. Creating the backbone is trivial for most of the model. One simply copies coordinates. Coordinates means a protein molecule, like it is a C, OH, H, R, N, H2. So this is a protein molecule. So there is a coordinate, this is an amino acid. Likewise, there are several amino acid in the protein. So the protein amino acid and the template, so it will be the copy the coordinates, like this is the coordinates. अगर हम इसी structure को, so just a second, this is X, this is X, this is Y, this is Z. एक अमीनो एसिड को अगर हम इस तरीके से उस पर प्लेस करें और टारगेट वाले को हम कहीं आइडेंटिफाई करें, so like that we read the coordinates and we start copying. This is a simple thing. Or other what we can do is, only the backbone coordinates, that N, CO, C and O can be copied. If they are the same, one can also include the side chain. So likewise you will start building the backbone. Once the backbone is now ready, the next step is you will go for the loop modeling. Loop is what happen actually when you perform the alignment between the target, sorry, just a second, between the target and the template. Okay, so some are the reasons which could not be modeled because of the unavailability of the, I'm sorry again, this is template and this is the this is the template and this is the target. So the reason in the template region there are some part of missing, so you cannot model, you cannot build this structure. So when the structure could not be built, so you need to go for the process that is known as a loop building. In the majority of cases, the alignment between model and template sequence contain gaps. So as we are shown you in the example like this, so this is the gap. So how you will fill this gap is either gaps in a model sequence or in the template sequence. In the first case, one simple omits residue from template. So what happen is, if this is a target and this is the template and you do not have the residues for this, so what you will do is, so this is the target sequence. So what you will do is you will just remove out these things and then further combine this. So there is a some part of a gap you can see over here clearly. So this thing happening. In the second case, one takes the continuous backbone from the template, cuts it and insert the missing residue. Both cases imply a conformational changes of the backbone. So there are two types of method. One is a knowledge base, one search the PDB for known loops. एक तरीका ये है कि हम क्या करें, जो हमें लूप मिल रहा है हम उस पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट को कट करें यहाँ से और इसको ले जाके हम PDB डेटाबेस के साथ इसमें फाइंड आउट करें इसके लूप्स को. If there is a loops available, then you can go bring that loop and can attach over here. Other cases energy based. What energy based is? As like as a ab initio method. Okay, like when there is a thing and you do not have the template for this reason. So what you will do is, आपको क्या करना होगा, what you have to do is, just a second. So in this case what you have to do is, as like as a ab initio method, this is the sequence and you do not have the residues for this target region. So you will just do it because there is no information available, it is energy based function. You will perform the fold recognition by using the conformational search process, and you will use the energy function. You will minimize the energy, just a second, will just like ये रीजन था, इस रीजन का हमने लूप फाइंड आउट किया and those residue will be minimize the energy function. The energy function will be minimized. Once the energy function will be minimized, so once the energy function is minimized, and then you will choose the best energy, and by choosing that you can design the loop. So this is the process of loop building. Now backbone is corrected, loop is built it. So the next step is side chain modeling. Side chain is what? So like this is a backbone and this is the structure. Sometimes there is a extra region perforated from the sequence. So these are the side chain modeling and we have to build this thing. So when you compare the side chain conformations, that is rotamers of residues that are conserved in the structurally similar proteins, you find that they often have similar psi angles. It is therefore possible to simply copy conserved residue entirely from the template to the model and achieve a higher accuracy than by copying just the backbone and reproductive the side chains. So कहने का पर्पस ये है, ये हमारी टेम्पलेट है और हमने इस स्ट्रक्चर के डिज़ाइनिंग के लिए ये बैकबोन डिज़ाइन कर रखी है. तो आप बैकबोन से स्ट्रक्चर ना लेके, जो इसका जो साइड चेन रीजन है उनकी डिज़ाइनिंग के लिए आप बैकबोन से कोई रेसिड्यू ना लें, यू जस्ट कलेक्टेड फ्रॉम द टेम्पलेट. सो लाइक दैट यू कैन बिल्ड द साइड चेन. उसके कई सारे मेथड हैं, लाइक देयर इज टू मेथड, एक्सपेरिमेंटल रीजन एज वेल एज द theoretical reason. Experimental reason says flexible side chains on the surface tension to adopt multiple conformation which are additionally influenced by crystal contacts. And theoretical reason says the energy function used to score rotamers can easily be handle the hydrophobic packing in the core but are not precise enough to get the complicated interactions on the surface. When this kind of analysis will be over, all kind of processing will be done. The next step is model optimization. Optimization is the building of the model. Okay, so there is a two methods. One is a quantum force field method and other one is a self parameterizing force field. So force field will be is a separate topic. So I will give you the explanation. Force field, what happen is, in force field, when any kind of molecular modeling calculations will be done, so there is a large number of calculations. So it is not possible to perform such kind of calculation easily. In that case, what we do is we design the particular boundary around the molecule, so the calculations could be performed easily. Like this is a molecule, and this is another molecule. If you want to calculate the complete whole analysis, so this can be in this region. So this is typical to calculate in spite of this, because there is a reason, you know where is the actual parameters, so you can solve these things. Okay, so this is force field, and it is very complex formulas are there, though it is very good and helpful method for solving those methods. So there is a two method, that is just a process to get back to the model, and once you will get the model must be validated. So every homology model contains errors. The number of errors mainly depends on two values: the percentage sequence identity. As I told you before, the sequence identity in the beginning, if you perform that step very correctly, you will not find error. So here it is mentioned from 50 to 90% identity, the RMS error can be larger as 1.5 angstrom. So this step is very much important, and you need to be clarify at the time of selection of template. And the second one is the number of errors in template. So template must be error collected very properly. Ideally, homology modeling use threading to improve the alignment and ab initio folding to predict the loops and molecules dynamic solution with a perfect force field to home into the true structure. Okay. So this is the complete process of the homology modeling. So just for the summarization, I will tell you that there is a other steps which we discussed today. It is like the backbone generation, loop modeling, that is knowledge base or energy base, side chain modeling, experimental region or theoretical regions are there, model optimization, either quantum force field or self parameterization, model validation for the building of models. So this is the completion of the topic. Any suggestion or any comment or any doubt, you can just post me in the comment section. Thank you for watching.